listening to Make It, a podcast by Bonsai Creative that helps creatives in film get where they're going faster by sharing the advice, knowledge, and insights of professional creatives across the film industry. In this episode, you'll hear an industry insight, curated content designed to spotlight the best advice, wisdom, and tools from our previous interview guests. Brought to you and narrated by Nicholas Bugs.
Naomi Osaka is a multi-Grand Slam tennis champion, an icon of youth sports, and a vocal advocate of mental health for athletes and non-athletes alike. Her influence on and off the tennis court is significant and extends into multiple forms of media and entertainment. In 2021, she announced a partnership with LeBron James, a new media company called Hanakuma. In Japanese, hanakuma translates to flower bear. At first blush, the company name seems to offer a sense of youthful innocence, perfect for a young brand wishing to make its mark on Hollywood. Unfortunately, hanakuma has more than one meaning. In Swahili, a language estimated to be spoken by nearly 200 million people around the world, hanakuma translates to woman without a vagina. As one could imagine, news of the new company's name received significant backlash online from the African community. What once seemed innocent was now seen as vulgar, explicit, and unethical, as messages of discontent and outrage poured in across social media. With this one mistake, Naomi Osaka and her partner LeBron James have already sullied their brand. This one misstep has caused them to fall into a global branding and marketing nightmare from which it will take time, effort, and untold sunk costs to recover. What's interesting about this is that every filmmaker is faced with the same challenge. The name of every film sets the first impression for a would-be audience. Like Naomi Osaka in the naming of her media company, what filmmakers need to understand when naming their films is how the titles will translate with their audiences. In Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare challenges us with the question, what's in a name? For a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Well, in this instance, a name is everything, and the discerning consumer might never take the time to smell a rose named hanakuma. When choosing the name for your next film, remember that you are creating the brand for your film and, in a sense, the brand for yourself as an artist. Your title should therefore have the traits of a compelling brand. It should be distinctive, original to the category, highly memorable, and considerate of its cross-cultural impact. Now let's break those traits down. Distinctive and original. A distinctive title stands out from the crowd. It draws the viewer's eye to it and away from other titles. Though it carries elements true to its genre, it's different enough not to confuse it with other titles. Though titles don't have to be original to film, it's important for a title to be original to the genre and to the period in which it was created. Originality enables a film to have a life of its own so that it doesn't cause brand confusion for the consumer. Now, highly memorable. Memorable titles have clear mental and emotional impact. They're linguistically simple to say, representative of their genre, and look as good as they sound. When considering a title, ask yourself if you would know what the film is about when hearing it and whether the words stand out in conversation. Memorable titles don't mimic conversational language so as to not get lost in it. And cross-cultural impact. A film's title should translate as intended across cultural boundaries. Individual words often have singular meaning, but combinations of words can translate differently based on the context in which they're read. When creating a title, search for it online to understand the various contexts in which it could be interpreted. After all, cultural insensitivity can make your title memorable for all the wrong reasons. Now, I hope nothing but the best for Naomi Osaka and her new venture to create culturally specific but universal stories. Providing a bigger stage to amplify the diverse voices of society is an admirable and greatly appreciated cause. I am certain that a rose by any other, more culturally sensitive name would certainly smell as sweet, but a new name would serve as a more palatable invitation to enjoy the bouquet. As a filmmaker, it's important to learn from the successes and the missteps of others. I trust that you'll carry this with you into your next film, and that you'll create a title that's distinctive, original to the category, highly memorable, and considerate of its cross-cultural impact. As always, be better, be creative, be engaged.
Hey gang, one more thing before you go. I want to talk to you about Indie Insights. Indie Insights is our bi-weekly newsletter and love note to the film industry, movies, and the creatives that make them, not to mention you, our esteemed listeners. Inside, you'll find curated industry trends, articles, exclusive commentary, and underappreciated films from filmmakers like you worldwide. And the best part is that it's completely free. So, join today at www.bonsai.film. It just takes a few seconds, and once you sign up, you'll get the very next newsletter. It's that simple. Go to www.bonsai.film to get Indie Insights, our bi-weekly newsletter, and join a network of film creatives like yourself. And don't worry, we'll never sell your information or spam you with a bunch of nonsense emails, just the bi-weekly film industry goodness you need. And if you ever tire of Indie Insights, we hope not, but if you do, simply unsubscribe. No gimmicks, no games. So, one more time, go to www.bonsai.film to get Indie Insights for free. And thank you for listening.